But before we continue with the rest, we need to check out under the insert. Of course, nothing there. What did I expect? Is that a rabbit? No, that's not a rabbit. Is it a boat? I don't know. Is it a bird? Is it a plane? I have no idea what that is. Hey everyone, this is Attackers, and today I will be unboxing Paupers Ladder by Paul Stapleton. The second edition actually, that also has the solo mode included. I didn't only get that, I also got the two expansions, the Moon Towers and this Cobbled Isle, like the two main expansions, right? There are more expansions for the game, but these are just mini expansions, I didn't get those. And also I got the Paupers Almanac. I got it twice, I will tell you later why. And yeah, I got this really nice package here. I hope this is good. I've heard really good things about this, as it was actually suggested to me. And I thought, like, you know what? It's I like the artwork a lot. It's supposed to be like an exploration game with like pretty like an open-ended nature, like lots of stuff to explore. I love that. Many of you may know that, and also a bit of story stuff in there. So this like all like hits home for me. I really hope that this game is cool. I have really high hopes, which is why I went like not all in, but which is why I got like a lot of stuff. Also the expansions. What I also got is like this mint tin here, the Crows of Coppershell Bay, which is also like, I think it plays in the same world, but it's like a different game. So I will not be unboxing this today. I will do a separate video for this small tin here. Well, without much further ado, let's just grab a tea and get going. Oh yes, that's how you get a video started. Alright, so let me put the extra stuff aside for now. For now, I will just be unboxing the main game, and then we will take a look at the rest. Alright, so this game plays 1 to 4 players, ages 10 and up, and 60 to 90 minutes, which is a pretty good time. Okay, like the artwork. I really like the artwork. It's different, but I like it a lot. And then let's take a look at the side here. Like the game has like a very interesting art style. It's like very, very different to everything else I own, and this is also like something I really like. You may know that I really enjoy checking out games or playing games that are like way different than other things, right? In terms of gameplay, mechanisms, art style, whatever, right? Paupers Ladder, second edition. So we see like the main game board here. And this is 1 to 4 players, but I have heard very often that it's best at 1 and 2 player card, especially solo. Alright, so I can't really stand to wait any longer. Let's open this box. Let's see what we have in here. It is quite heavy for not a huge box, so I don't know. Seems to be a few things in there. Alright, so we have the rulebook here. Alright, we have contents with this feels this is like coded somehow. It's like feels like a little bit feels like coded. Feels pretty good actually. Alright, so here we have Visitor's Guide to Brighthelm. Okay, very cool. Like where the biomes are explained, and then here we have the components. Setting up the game, starting it. Okay, there's a lot of text like on these pages. Oh wow, it's a lot of text. But you can kind of like it's like laid out quite well. But wow, it's a lot of text. All right, encounters, fighting hazards, lucky charm. Okay, there seems to be quite a lot to this game. Not too bad. Okay, into the game. Thank you here, and then we have the survival mode. Interesting. Okay, but that is 2 to 4 players. I think that the solo mode should be separate. Yeah, there we go. This is the solo rules here, and there's also quite a bit to it. And then tournament, necromancer. What is that? Are these like scenarios? Ah yeah, here it says choose a scenario to play, 16 to 18. So we have 3 scenarios, it looks like. Okay, very cool. Very, very cool. And you see everything you can get. I think there's even a bit more that you can get by now. So I didn't get like the game book. I didn't get like the small expansions here, right? But I got like the large ones here and the tin one. And here's the rule summary at the back. Okay, very cool. All right, this looks good. Then let's, there are quite a few punch boards here. Oh no, actually that's just one. Also like coded, like this, it's not a linen finish, but it's like just a nice coding here. This actually feels pretty good. Very cool, like very plain tokens, which I don't dislike. And then here we have the game board. Let's see how large that is. I would really like to to record a playthrough, but I don't know how large the game board is. Can I record it easily? Actually, yeah, it's not too large. It looks large on camera now, but I'm just quite close with the camera actually, right? But that is definitely something I could record, I think. Depending on how much more I need, but alright, very cool. This is the game board. I can't tell you anything about it, but looks pretty cool. So these are like all the biomes here, right? And you can almost get to anywhere from anywhere, right? There are like these bridges, looks like, right? So I couldn't get from here to there, right? I would have to walk around here, but there are not a lot of those places. Okay, very cool. And then here we have, oh, okay, these I think are the player characters. Fighting hazards. Oops, that might be a little bit too loud. Sorry for that. All right, let's take a look here, what we have here. So here, first of all, we have the characters, it looks like, and the double-sided. All right, very interesting art style. Bruni Langlot, Alf Blomwell. Okay, they have like really interesting names as well. But there oh yeah, there is actually a bit of asymmetry, right? But only, I think only this one here, right? The rest seems to be the same. All right. Yeah, very cool. Like this one item here is different. Aviary. Okay. Oh, there are a lot of characters here. Wow. I don't know why that says 2 here. Does that mean I can... No, that's not just 2 players, right? I don't know. Then we have a solo sheet. Okay. And easy mid, hard, very hard. Alright. Okay, so probably I would play on easy or mid for at the beginning. And then we have a symbolic guide. Ah, okay, so the symbols are explained here. Very cool. And here are the fighting hazards explained. Alright. Alright, nice. Good, good. And then here we have the rest of the components. Let's take a look at some cards first before we go to these chunky large components here. So let's just open this up quickly. So there we go. Okay, oh, these cards actually feel pretty good. Falcon's Nest, Hidden Stash. These are beach. Ah, these are the different biomes. Okay, so here are like the forest cards and the beach cards. There are things like Falcon's Nest, Hidden Stash, Pest, Bandit, Sandworm, so I guess these are bad. Hidden Stash again. Fragile Pearl, Strongbox. Okay, very cool. Then here things like Zombie, Lost Ranger, Fairy Dung. Okay, I don't know if I want that. Log and things like that. Okay, very cool. Okay, and I guess the other cards are the same, right? Yeah. So we have swamp cards, more forest cards. These are all the biome cards here, right? There are equipment cards here. We can take a look at those as well. Let me just open this up quickly here. So we can also check that out. Come on. Let me just look at this. Maya Dragon, Glowdust. These are for the swamp. And here are mine. And here are the equipment cards. Yeah. Bang Bombs, Pair Charms, Ball of Yarn, Rusty Key, Rotten Food. Okay, very cool. Yeah, I actually like the artwork. It is special. Let's put it this way. It is different than like a lot of other games, but I like that. I like that quite a bit, actually. Okay, and then here we have quest cards. Let's take a look at those. Ice Pick is something different. Let's take a look at a few quest cards. Just want to see how these look like. Let me just open this up. There we go. So, come on. Come on. There we go. Alright. Quest cards down here. The Poacher. The nests and lairs of fearsome creatures can be worth looting. Collect equipment from Graben's Grotto or gems from the Falcon's Nest. Reward one equipment or train your bird for free. Okay. Vantage Point, Guild Initiate. Okay. Nice. So there are some quests as well. I don't really know a whole lot about like how the game is played. I have like watched one video very briefly, but that is already it. I think I watched the video by the Dungeon Dive. So yeah, and it looks pretty cool. But I didn't want to spoil myself too much because I think this is a game that is worth like exploring without you knowing anything. I think that is definitely worth it for the first play. That's why I didn't watch too much, just a little bit, just a small overview. Here, outcome. I wanted to look at these outcome cards. What are these? Oh, these are also outcomes. Okay, there are numbers on here, and something happens here. You can pay 2 gems to draw another outcome card and add it to this one. Okay, I don't know what these are. These are like some numbers you draw for outcomes. Okay, interesting. I have no idea what all of that is. Seriously. But it looks pretty cool. But before we continue with the rest, we need to check out under the insert. Of course, nothing there. What did I expect? Oh, something I'm just seeing now, which is pretty cool. Like on the sides of the board, you see like the different, I don't know, encounters, the different enemies you can find. Like images here and also like flavor texts. On all sides. See that? That is pretty cool. I like that. Very cool. Alright. So, then let's take a look at like the other stuff here. Oh, there are a few cards here as well. This is something. There are also some cards here. Let's just open one of these. Let's open this up here and see what that is. Just give me a moment here. There we go. Abundance, harvest, pleasant. What is this? What is this? I don't know. Storm? Oh, modify, modify. Oh, it says on both sides. Abundance and abundance. When learned, immediately collect 8 gems. Oh, these are probably things you can learn. Maybe? Okay, cool. And there's like one single card here as well. It's cool that you have this insert here, right? And there is like lots of room here. So I suppose you can put all the expansions in here. That would be amazing. That would be really great. And here is just a few single cards here. Influence. Ah, it's the replacement cards. Oh, it's a replacement card because the other influence card seems to be faulty, maybe. It could be read in an ambiguous way. Okay, so I will do that later on. Very cool. All right, and then here we have a die. Let's just take a look at that because that one is a custom die. Some baggies here as well. Yeah. That guy is sad. That one is happy. Zeros and ones. And twos is very happy. Okay. So you have like 3 zeros? Yeah, I think we have 3 zeros, 2 ones, and 2. Okay. So 50-50. And then here we have a few tokens, and that's already it for the base game, but we still have the expansions. Alright. So here we have the most important component. Very, very good. I will store that here so it won't get lost. Here we have the birds. Very cool chunky meeples. I will definitely use those for Component Monday at some point. Ooh, look at those. Really cool chunky birds and also very chunky meeples here. Wow, that is amazing. Really cool. These are huge. But they look pretty cool. I like those. Alright, nice. And they have black here. My most favorite color, so that is important. Very cool. Alright. I like that. Yeah, I will check that out later, and we'll see if I can fit the expansion in here, because that would be amazing. Alright, let me put everything back in here for now, because what I want to do now, how do I do this? I put the game board on here, right? Yeah. What I definitely want to do now is take a look at the expansions and see what is in there. I don't know if you can see a whole lot, because I have heard that at least the Moon Towers expansion, you shouldn't just mix with the game, you should like play it separately. So possibly I could have a spoiler here, but I hope not. Let's just open this up and see the Moon Towers. Very cool. Rules of play. Oh, quite a thick rulebook. So there is actually something to it. So we have new paupers here, and the Moon Towers. Okay. So we have new cards, setting up the Moon Towers. The Moon Towers requires all the cards and tokens from the Moon Towers box, as well as some cards from the Paupers Ladder box. Okay, interesting. I hope you can organize it in a good way, that you can like play without or with the Moon Towers, right? And like sort that easily, without like having to sort like a lot of stuff before each game. But I will have to see. And there is like the rules for the solo game on pages 11 to 14. So there are new elements. We have talent cards, curse cards now, crescents, moonweed, moon towers, a lot of stuff. And the moon towers can actually be fought. Interesting. Okay. And here's the solo mode. Okay. Very cool. Yeah. Nice. Then here we have new tokens. They feel pretty much the same like the other ones, I would say. Yeah. New tokens here. Of course, double-sided. Were there Were there tokens for the Paupers in the base game? I don't remember, actually. And then here we have the new Paupers. Very cool. Yeah, just lots of those. And we have a few reference cards here also. So let's just open this up. Sorry if I'm being too loud with that. Because, yeah, we have new Paupers here. I think 4, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, 4. Because there were like 4 of these tokens here. And they're double-sided for the other Paupers then. Yeah, okay, that makes sense. Very cool. So they're like 8 Paupers, so to speak, again. There are so many. Like the smaller expansions I showed you that I didn't get, there are like even more Paupers in there. I don't know how many you need, right, if you play solo. Then we have a solo sheet. That's a new solo sheet. Okay. I don't know why you would use that over the other one. Maybe use this one for the Moon Towers and the other one just for the base game. I don't know yet. And then here we have a new symbolic guide again with crescents, exemplifying Moon Towers with like the new mechanisms. All right, very cool, very cool. And then here, I'm not going to open up all the cards, I think, right? But you see, like, we have, like, new cards here. Again, probably for the different biomes, I suppose. And also quest cards again. So it's pretty much, like, more of the same. It looks like, no, not just more of the same. There actually are new mechanisms here. And with a new die that looks the same, just in yellow. Interesting. Okay, very cool. All right. And then we also have this Cobbled Isle. Of course, this one is more interesting to me just because of the cover, because we have a nice bird there. Yeah, also wonderful players. Let's see what's in here. I think this is like a more of the same box, right? I think. Just a small rule book. Oh, look at these birds. Oh, okay. So we have maybe more birds. Clever. Components. We have bird cards, special quest cards, a lot of cards. So we have a city deck now. I think we didn't have that before. Okay, city landmarks, dice den cards. Yeah, there's lots of stuff here. I think the Cuddy Wren. Oh, these seem to be like modules. I'm not sure. It looks like it almost. I think I will just play the base game and just see how that is, right? And if I like it enough, I hope so. I have really high hopes for this game. Then I will also take a look at the expansions and see if you can mix them together, or if you don't mix them together all the time, just sometimes. I don't know. Here we have new tokens that feel the same again. We have like these large obelisks here. And then we have a small game board here. A small extra game board. Chandler, okay. Cool. And then here we have just more cards, okay. And also we have the most important component and another die. The same die again. Oh no, it's a different die this time. It also has like these X eyes here with a 3. And, oh, these are for the obelisks, I suppose, the standees. And then here we have a new large meeple, a large token. Is that a rabbit? No, that's not a rabbit. Is it a boat? I don't know. Is it a bird? Is it a plane? I have no idea what that is. But, oh, it might be a train? I don't know. No, I think it's a steamboat or something like that. Because you can see it here on the cover. Okay, very, very nice. Yeah, cool. Okay, I can say nothing about these expansions. I will probably not check them out too early. I think I will just put these two expansions aside and just play the main game for now. Alright, last but not least, the Paupers Almanac. I got that twice. Just because I hate writing in rule books or books and games. I hate writing on stuff. Because I want to keep my games in a good condition and I don't want to write in them. But here you want to write in here because you see like you have like all these this guide where you can like say what you have done during the game, right? So like all these birds here, and then here you can like encounter or rescue people, whatever, right? And you can like note that all down. Also, this is all in black and white, so this is actually an invitation to color this, right? And I might also want to do that. So I might actually use this to really cross everything off that I have done, that I have met, that I have found, and maybe also color a little bit in here. But I don't want to do that like for the regular book, right? So I got a second one here, just to have it in a good condition just for me, right? Just that I know how it looked like before, because I hate writing in game books and whatever. yeah, and that is the unboxing of Paupers Ladder 2nd edition, including like the 2 large expansions and the Almanac. This Minton game I will unbox in a different video. Alright, well, I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching and staying to the very end. I will keep you updated on how much I like this game. Alright, as usual, I would like to thank you all for your support, especially I want to give a shout out to my generous patrons, and the biggest thanks go out to Thagono, who's supporting me at the highest tier. Thank you so much for that. You can support me by watching, liking and commenting on my videos, subscribing to my channel, supporting me on Patreon, and joining my Discord server to hang out with me and my really cool community. Alright, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the very next video. Take care everyone, stay safe, and cheers.